Good evening, Final Fantasy Randomizer fans, Winter Tournament aficionados, and friends out there tonight. My name is Luffy. Welcome to Game 2 of the Semifinals Winter Tournament 2023 Chaos Winter Carnival. We got a good one here tonight. We got Game 2, ADR, down 0-1 to dem0nfr0g, obviously up 1-0. Yeah, we got some fun stuff going on here with the party. Pickles, how you doing out there? Good to see you. Force Fighter, Force Red Mage. So interesting here. Fighter gets a little bit of a bummer. They have no promo armor, so no dragon armor, none of that fun stuff. But, however, they got the blessing of Steel Lord tonight, so they can equip steel armor out of the gate, and they can also cast fast with it. So double whammy, pretty really good right there. Red Mage, let me pull up the blessing on the Red Mage super quick if I can. We got a few minutes till our runners get live here. I should be joined by Soft Numb at some point tonight. I think he's running a little late, but I don't mind hanging out and just chatting with you guys one-on-one. Red Mage, would set evade, interesting, with the addition of Cure 3, with no Lock 2, so could be good, could really mean nothing with that Lock 2 if that's the loader level. It's a handy spell to have, but it's not imperative to finish these flags, I think. Black Mage, as you can see, being taken by dem0nfr0g, good man over there. Resist time and lightning, improve Cat Claw, so I mean they could swing something if they want to, with the expense of minus 30 HP, so we're not going to have a lot of HP on this Black Mage anyway, especially with that penalty. About a minute out, I dropped the gate on our runners about 9 minutes ago, so looking at the party, I kind of love what ADR is doing right here. The double fighter Red Mage, it's super spicy. With the guaranteed fast on both of these fighters, I mean, if he could find some decent weaponry, just take them and just, chad your way straight on through this seed. Just go, go, go. Block with your face and swing. The Red Mage will do just enough, I think, with their access to pretty decent black magic levels, 1 through 4 guaranteed. Pretty good spells on 5 and 6 as well, so not too bad. I think it's okay. dem0nfr0g, classic 3-man here, fighter, red, black, with the nun. I like the taking of the nun by both of our runners tonight. You want to kind of funnel as much XP as fast as possible to your 3 party members that you're going to be going with. It wouldn't shock me if we see some of our runners tonight maybe do some 2-man strats at some point, or even just kind of take that solo grind with that fighter, which I'm sure is the plan. Alright, here we go. ADR with the palette swap, you evil person. We're on the beaches of Canaria today. Ooh, life level 1, slot 3, pretty good. That is not only Red Mage learnable, but will be Knight learnable upon promotion. Oh, there's the Lock 2 that the Red Mage isn't going to get the cast, and there's Fast at level 1, so that puts a bit of a damper on the Steel Lord, but it's still going to be really, really nice to be able to cast that. It's a good thing for ADR for sure. Rapier's plus 5 right there. That's, pretty good. Got the wooden shield there for this Red Mage. We're going to buy a bunch of cloth armor, though. Cloth plus 4, super cheap, and also quite good in the early game. Thor Hammer as well for these, your AoE caster item that we start with. Yeah, J-Lo, agree. Very, very solid early weapon here with that Rapier plus 5. ADR looks like he's going to take a fight here. Maybe grab a level or 2. Can't say I blame him. Demon going to do the same. Alright, first box. We get a tent. High 5 in the hallway. Seeing wolves scares me from the race last night with Pickles and Beer and Dead Pulse. Gerwolf's had some nastiness, and Opal +1 right there out of the Topher boxes. That is something you like to see. That's endgame armor right there. Who needs promo armor when all we got is the Opal bracelet? Alright, ADR. Swing, Thorhammer for 120. Down goes Garland. Demon gonna do the same. Thorhammer for 104. Down goes Garland. ADR gonna check the bats. So Tiamat and Kraken were the two hints we got there as we get the ship and the canal. Awesome. You love to see him early, but boy, does that just really kind of funnel you into a choice of either ice or marsh or both or neither. Yeah, that's fun. Alright, Demon, our first of our two runners here into Provoca. Gonna check level 2 White Magic. Invis 2, there's that Cure 3. Black Magic, we have Temper and Brack. Okay, so really good magic here for Demon Frog. Life, Temper, Fast, Brack, Invis 2. A lot of really good stuff here in the first couple levels of magic. Thorhammer in tandem here takes down the pirates. We are literally on the same screen. And we get a bottle, which does not very much here. It'll add some, some XP for when we try to grab some levels. Pretty good, but it doesn't do much for us right now. Houses cheap. 540 gold for houses. That's very cheap, actually. The Gloves of Shame in Provoca Armor Shop. That's fine, though. You never want to see something useful in Provoca, like a pro ring plus something or a gold bracelet, and like have to put in the back of your mind, like, oh, I gotta walk back to this armor shop at some point, quite possibly. Demon Frog going over to Crescent Lake, gonna check what the Sages have. He's doing really good pacing right here. In my mind, when I was playing these flags, 5 minutes was kind of my idea to be done with Canaria, done with Provoca, and then either on my way to Elfland or Crescent at that point. So Demon making some really good time right here. There's that wood chest piece. Okay, I'm gonna buy that too. I missed level 3 black magic there. Oh, the shop item in Crescent from our tracker JLo. Expensive, too. Interesting. Okay. All kinds of plus armor over here in Elfland. My goodness. Pro Rings +3. Silvers +2. The wood armor's even plus. We get ourselves a ruby from the Sages. That's fine. Opens up 2 more checks with Sarda and Titan. Warp and Fire 3. Utility magic is quite good here. Fast, Life, Temper, Lock 2 for the Black Mage on Demon Frog's side. Now Warp. This is some pretty good magic here. Oh, wow. Life 2 as well. Not only Red Mage learnable, but Knight learnable. ADR is going to be, he's very happy to see that, I'm sure. That's some really choice magic for him. Ooh, what you doing, ADR? Oh, okay, you're going to go to Crescent like this. I understand that. I thought he was going to try to, do something wild here, go turn in that ruby before doing Crescent or Ice or Marsh, and be like, let's, follow this ruby chain. Oh, level 3 magic was Ice 3, Lightning 3, and Bane. Thank you. Danny3883 in the chat. One of my most favoriteest persons in the world. Came in with a quick stop and a save over here. ADR picks up his Ruby. dem0nfr0g gonna feed the Titan. Turn order on these Gerwolves. We're gonna grab this fight and try to grab another level or two, maybe. Nah, we're gonna get out of here. You gotta feel like there's definitely some nerves here early on for these two runners. This is a lot on the line right here. Game 2. Winner for dem0nfr0g goes on to the finals to face Deadpulse, who won last night. ADR wins. We go to a game 3. So a lot of pressure here. You know they're going to feel it. You can see a little bit of like hesitation, maybe a little bit of thinking. They don't want to make a mistake, but you don't want to be too timid either. Yeah, Rune Sword +2 there. That's a decent mid-game sword right there. It'll be really good with that fast and temper as well. Should be able to take down some of these tier 1 fiends pretty easily. Okay, we get a loot, which is broadly useful. Although, again, does not give us a direction. Right now, it is necessary to beat the game. Yeah, ADR just picked up his key, sold that armor. It makes a lot of sense, I think. He was checking what kind of encounters he could get there. I saw him trying to spam and see. He wasn't finding anything that he likes. He'd like to see maybe a 2 or 3 pack of giants there to give you, decent thousands of gold per. He wasn't getting that, so I can't say I blame him. Sell off some gear. Feels a little bad, but you know what? We need that key. That is a endgame item that we need. Hey, Titan Tunnel high five again. Tigers with Ice 2 is kind of gross. Demon gonna check this adamant. Question in chat from WanderDown75. There is no consolation bracket, no. Then again, that's not stopping any of the runners from, having a third place game if they want one. Nothing's stopping them. They can do it on their own time. Also true from Thavian in chat, talking about how we can not have the double dip Temple of Fiends with that key. You can check the spike tiles and check the required 3 orbs. So we're about 10 minutes in here. If you're in here watching, I'm sure you guys already know, but let's talk just a slight bit about the wrinkle here for these flags. So they are 3 orbs specific. So what that means is our runners are going to have to get 3 orbs done before we can get access to the final dungeon to go and destroy chaos and save the world. The black orb inside Temple of Fiends, if you speak to it, will tell you the 3 required orbs that you're going to need. It could be the fire, earth, and wind. It could be wind, water, and earth. It could be whatever combination of these 4 it wants to be. So 1 dungeon is not going to be required. And we will see. Demon gonna head on over, gonna check the Marsh Cave. This is a fine play. I'd rather do Marsh than Ice. Level 4 Warp, could make Ice relatively not so bad, but Marsh should be much quicker here. Our tracker JLo saying to max out the required items, want to see Earth, Sea, and Sky. I'm kind of with you, buddy. Like this is semifinals here. This can't be like some kind of god roll where we got key leads to Rod and Corneria Lock. We already have access to the volcano, so 2 dungeons within the first 15 minutes are on the table. Feel kind of meh. Demon some greed checks here in Marsh Cave, just finding some cash, nothing really worth picking up. And some giants and iguanas on the spike tile here in Marsh, nothing really worth taking. Okay, let's see, what do we get out of Canaria? We get the Oxyel. Okay. So we have our on-rack pack starter kit with now access to Waterfall and can do that dungeon if we want with Brack at level 2, I think it was. Yeah, that is certainly a consideration. Hey, there's the rod. Okay. Alright, ADR, gonna check the spike tiles here and the black orb, see what we're required to have. Wind, fire, and earth. Okay, so that Oxyel does no good. Demon picking up the required rod that we know it is now for Marsh Cave. Ooh, werewolves have thunder. Yikes. Okay, so this is nice. ADR finding a red dragon here on the spike tile. Let's see. They are usually very evasive, as you can see. Our low-level party is not doing much damage to begin with. But dragons tend to be quite evasive, especially these red dragons. That's somewhere in the neighborhood of 250 HP so far he has done. I don't think we're going to sit here. That's over 300, and we're still on our feet. Sleep touch as well. That is nasty. So about 330 HP on that. Really good to know it's there. But we're not going to be able to kind of make that a sustainable spot for our levels right now. But it's good to know. Demon Frog getting the business from these ghouls and zombies here, trying to run. I think I saw they have heat, they have Aether, they have wall. He's just wasting his time. Slow, wall, more slow. Oh, Demon gets away. Okay. Yeah, let's move that Thor hammer. Free Zeus bonk there, and the other Temple of Fiends locked. I did roll this, yes. So we are still a couple items here from, what we're going to call our go mode. But it's early still, 15 minutes in. Quite a bit of exploration here done by both our runners. Some nice divergence early on here. These flags kind of hold your hand for the first 20 or 25 minutes. There's not much route divergence unless you want to get real outside the box. So seeing our runners do some different things here early on, it's good to see. Demon didn't pick up warp or anything yet, or okay, that was probably why he didn't warp out of Marsh Cave. Makes sense. Seeing all of those choice armor items right here in Elflin. Elflin's got the goods today. I think Demon has his money to go over and buy the key now. maybe? Okay, yep. That's 7K for that key. Alright, ADR making the correct play here, doing Marsh. This makes sense. So ADR going to pick up his rod here if he can successfully get out of Marsh Cave. Demon going to pick up their Oxio, which is just going to be an XP boon. Got to figure he'll go to Temple of Fiends as well to check the Black Orb and the Spike Tiles. And ADR, because he had the key when he came here, is going to do the check on the other Spike Tile, better Trap Treasure, and run into a Jotunheim pack that says, no sir, you can come back in and get this if you want, or you can just leave. Demon getting the news that Oxyale is going to be a nice accoutrement to his backpack, but nothing more. Sleep Touch as well on these very, very nasty red dragons, and ADR bailing on the Thunder Werewolves here in Marsh. I can't say I blame him. You know, if we need this, we'll come back for it later. It'll be relatively fast to go in and out, but that does not ever feel good. Thunder Werewolf sounds like a metal band. I like that. Mud goals on the Spike Tile here in Northwest Castle. Okay. It seems a little more reasonable. Looks like they kind of rolled up a little bit, though. With 210 done on that top left one. Still on their feet. Alright, so less than 284. But certainly more than 215. They're very punch happy as well, which is nice. Waters on this other Spike Tile are hitting very hard. Demon running into some zombie Ds here on their way through ordeals. Gonna fire some lit 3s out, try to grab some experience and levels while we're here. They rolled up too. That's over 300 on those zombie Ds. Oof. Friends, I'm sorry. So I think I saw level 12 across the board for ADR. Demon Frog, level 11 right there. Sees the zombie Ds on, I don't know, what do you want to call that? Not even French vanilla, more like, you know, German chocolate kind of tile right there. And in ordeals, not quite the French vanilla, which would be the other side of the room in my opinion. Pretty easy maze though. That was fast. Giants with poison touch, please stop. we get ourselves an herb. Oh, jackpot for dem0nfr0g. That's much better. Okay, so this eye has less than 172 HP. Yep, there's the shuffle. Let's remove all this gear. We're gonna get rid of the black mage. I don't mind this at all. Looks like we'll keep the red mage up slightly to gain some more levels. Also, don't hate that play. Probably drop the red mage maybe around the low 20s. Frost here is a little spooky, but it's fine. There are much worse things that the eye could have. This, if anything, this is going to help, Dan off our party members. And I think with that Frost right there, Demon says, I got 20-something heal pots here. We're just going to pivot. We're going to throw all this XP on the fighter. We're going to put everybody else to sleep. No, we're going to keep that red mage up until they die. Okay. See if ADR can make it through the pillar maze here. dem0nfr0g kind of sped right through it. I didn't even notice what he took. It looked like pillar 2 though, and then the top pillar in this room. Yeah, that was a pretty kind ordeal. It's even when they zonked you, they sent you back one room, not all the way back to the beginning. Take that every day. Demon healed that red mage a little bit. Looks like we're going to keep them up and get them more levels. 21 right now for both party members. 22. Mancats had Stone Touch. That's also gross. That's going to make our climb through Sky later on that we're going to have to do not enjoyable. All right. ADR getting the good news that Ordeals was a nice play and going to settle in as well and start taking their levels. Lightning 2 also on these eyes. Yuck, but fine. 24 for that fighter for dem0nfr0g. I think you just take this until you're comfortable. Honestly, there's some really nice magic out there for the fighter, but we still have not seen the tail. So promotion may or may not happen. It might be behind the floater, and you're not going to have to worry about coming back and getting your levels at another point. So we're just going to take all the levels we can take right now, and heck, magic charges, let's just go. Kuma, a bit shocking. Yeah, sir. Oh, very punny of you. So level 19 across the board here for ADR. dem0nfr0g 26, I think last I saw. 27. 30, even better. Okay, 30's good. That's what we're calling it. Man, Catman with glands too. Oh, yuck. So spooky. Demon gonna go to Onrak, revive his party members, pick up some heal pots, hopefully. Yep, they have them here. Maybe grab a few softs, few pures, top off on all the necessary gear that you're going to need. Everything but camping gear, anyway. Yeah, we have no houses, so we got the Inn of Shame. Demon going to check the waterfall while he's here. I like this. He's got to feel pretty good about having the levels that he has right now. We do have warp. We get ourselves a cube from the Elf Prince. Very useful. We're going to need that. So we're trying to hunt down the Chime now. Excal -2 out of the Dwarven Closet. Yeah. Promotion still not quite in sight. Question, chat. Is it break the game you go past 9999 gold like a buffer overflow? I'm not sure. I feel like no. I think it stops at 99999. Ooh, we got ourselves a ribbon here in Cardia boxes along with the crown. That ribbon is a very nice find. I did miss what the robot had as I got excited for ADR with him picking up that ribbon. I'm sure J-Lo got that. Alright, Demon gonna go turn in this herb, get his cube, be happy, and be one item as well. Robot was TNT. Thank you, chat. Gotta start wondering here, about 30 minutes in, and really just looking for that Chime. Really would like the tail as well. And I am joined in the booth now by FFR royalty legendary Will Bloodworth. How you doing, Will Bloodworth?
Holla holla. Doing great. I just got a haircut.
Oh, very nice. I got to get a haircut myself.
Yes. Highly advisable.
Yes. So, welcome to Game 2 here. Semifinals, ADR versus dem0nfr0g. We're kind of trading moves here back and forth. We both have pretty much the same things. It's like Chime / tail hunt at this point.
Sure. Yeah, it looks like a couple of key items one has that the other doesn't. So, it should be interesting. The crown and a rod difference here and slab translation. Yeah.
Rod was in Marsh Cave as well and is hard required with the Earth Orb being one of the 3 that we need to do. ADR bounced out of there twice to Thunder Werewolves. So
oof.
Yeah, he's going to have to go back at some point. He doesn't know it, but he has to.
I believe those are also, aren't they on Earth 4?
They are.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
That'll be a treat.
Yeah, I think Demon saw them earlier as well as he's going, here we go. We're going to take that Earth dive.
All right. Bulls don't have, like, toxic or something crazy, do they?
Not so far. I saw a glance off some man cats.
Yeah,
Catmen had something else too, but nothing really super nasty besides that thunder on the werewolves so far.
Yeah. It's not something you want a pack to have.
No, especially when they show up in 6 to 9 at a time.
Oh, Astos.
Stone poison.
have ourselves a ribbon.
Okay, so crown from Cardia leads to ribbon. So I gotta really think that. What's left? Looking at the tracker here.
Crystal.
Yeah, crystal. Oh, you know what? Ice cave. Ice cave's gonna be the floater. Or it's crystal to the floater.
Is this even yada yada? Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably the case.
Yeah. Demon Frog running into those werewolves and
hooray! Oh, there we have it.
Yep.
As predicted.
Yeah.
Commentator cursing it up. Sorry there, Demon Frog. Vorpal +5. I think somebody commented on that in chat. That's first I'm seeing of it.
I did see that as well. You know what? That's fine. We can do that. We found an X-Cal -2 as well.
Yeah, so, I might go with that. Might go with that Vorpal and Topher.
Yeah, especially around Kraken 2, Tia, especially definitely for Chaos.
For sure. Those crits are going to be critical, I guess.
Ooh, I see what you did there.
Yeah. I was in the middle of thinking it, and I just said, you know what, I'm going to go for this. This is no apologies. Just full steam ahead.
Yep.
The ADR is probably heading there right now to the Ice Cave.
Yeah, I think he's figured it out. We got Ship and Canal from King and Sarah, so it kind of opened up quite a bit and made you less incentivized to go to Marsh/Ice Cave here. And with ADR wiping out of Marsh Cave twice, I cannot blame him for going to Ice.
Not at all. Neither of them has a tail either.
Nope. Tail looks like it is floater locked, along with our chime, most likely.
Let's see. Have we found the shop item yet?
Shop item was key in Crescent Lake.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so it is chime and tail that both of our runners really want, and they're behind the floater in some capacity.
Right. So what is our specific life spell situation here? Is this going to be night learnable or?
Funny enough, both life spells are night learnable. Slot 1, slot 3, level 1 is life. Slot 1, level 3 is life 2.
Hot diggity.
Both life spells learnable. Invis 2 as well, level 2. So nice utility. I don't know how much charges Demon Frog is going to get taking his fighter to 30 on the eye in ordeals. But if he does not have any orbs lit, and he's definitely going to want promotion. So yes. I got to think that he will be getting some kind of levels as well, and at least a charge or two.
Right. You don't want to depend entirely on one character if you don't have to. And we have a bonk glove.
Nice. That is a nice find, along with the floater. So no more fetch chain. Just go ahead and get in the air.
It's a good opportunity for ADR to make up some time or put himself a little bit further ahead of Demon Frog, depending on how you're scoring this.
Yep.
So the next destination for ADR is a no-brainer. He's going right to the Ryokan Desert. Presumably.
I would think so. It makes the most sense to me.
Yeah. We have an orb.
Orb for Demon Frog at 36 minutes-ish.
There you have it.
I'm not sure how I would feel personally finding that floater in Ice Cave, knowing that I got Ship and Canal so early, knowing that Ice Cave made no sense to do, but I could have done it 30 minutes ago. Like, I'm not sure how I would feel.
It's a tough... Well, 30 minutes ago, I'm sure they were very much ill-equipped to handle a whole Ice Cave.
Yes, they were.
So... Yeah, but I can see you thinking your opponent probably got one over on you.
There it is.
Great
Okay.
question.
Steel armor is equipable by the fighter without promotion with their ability to cast fast with it. So that steel armor is a very nice find.
There's our crown. We are going to get some checks here from Demon Frog.
Ribbon on the right side over here that he will pick up.
So you've accounted for 2 since I've seen this. That Astos and there. Do we have a third?
Third is not found yet.
Okay.
So still out there. Not sure if we'll come across it. It's certainly possible.
Could be a turn-in or could be in... Well, is Sky going to be incentivized?
There is no incentive in Sky, no.
Okay. can scratch that.
Yeah. I mean, you're incentivized to go there because we have to do it, but there is no item there that is going to be necessary.
What's the 4th dungeon that we do not need to clear?
We do not need to clear Onrak, so Sea Shrine off the table.
And we see the bottle tournament is a tail.
Okay.
Obviously, the next stop here should be a no-brainer as well.
Yep. So I think that leaves us with Slab to Crystal to Chime.
Mm-hmm. Stands to reason, I think, yeah.
I think so.
Because we don't have any loose hanging out there.
No loose. Looking at the chat notes from our tracker JLo, Ice Floater, is this even ...
Yeah, you can keep that.
Yeah. Alright, so promotion for ADR here at 38 minutes and 25 seconds, equipping that X-Cal. I'm going to do a little bit of gear shuffling, equipping that Vorpal as well. What do you think of the party compositions here, Will? We have Double Fighter Red Mage for ADR, Spicy 3-man here versus a traditional 3-man of Fighter Red-Black for dem0nfr0g.
Well, personal bias against fighters aside, I think ADR's advantage here is that he's got 2 white magic casters, and if he can scoop some levels up, some odd leveled numbers up, and get himself a few charges of life casting, that means his whole party's capable of doing it, which makes him virtually indestructible in TOF. It's just really a matter of doing enough damage, and I think he found that glove, so I don't foresee there being too many issues as long as he just gets there before dem0nfr0g does.
Yeah, I kind of agree. I like the double fighter comp he did right here. The red mages are going to get just enough magic, and with life rolling where it did, it was very, very fortunate.
So presumably he does not have a ribbon on the red mage anymore?
He does not. Looks like they're both on the fighters.
I see. So we're no longer too terribly concerned about AoE.
I don't think so.
All right.
Question
and we know
chat.
Go ahead.
Oh no, Chadbert in chat, is that Will Bloodworth with Luffy? Yes, it is.
Indeed. Hello, Chadbert. Thanks for coming out.
Yeah.
And ADR has now gotten himself the rod. And while he's in town, he's just going to go ahead and take care of that.
Yeah.
House up. And let's play Dodge the Thunder Werewolves. Again.
Yeah.
Part 2.
He's seen enough of them in Marsh Cave. I think that he can hopefully get past them here on Earth.
Yeah, I mean, his HP pool's looking good. The muscle memory on the routing through Earth 2 and 4, just one of those things, you play enough seeds and it's like ingrained, you could do it in your sleep.
Yep. Mages over here in Ice Cave did not see this from ADR. They have Zap.
Oof. Is he gonna... He's gonna go ahead and...
Yeah.
He's got Warp, I assume.
He does. He has Warp, so we gotta just get this box, and he doesn't have enough charges to get out, though, so...
That's problematic.
Yeah.
It's... I don't even know which way is technically safer.
I'm not sure. I'm really not.
Yeah. Oh, I can see the... Oh, I would not have used it there. Definitely not there. No.
Okay. Well, we're gonna walk out from the top.
That's fine. Yeah, the play there would have been to leave that room, take the stairs up, then take that next staircase, and then use the warp to get up to the final floor. At this point, he's got to... Yeah.
Oof, okay, so he got through the Jotunheim pack there. The Black Mage with the minus 30 HP Malice to start has just really diluted their HP pool even further than it would normally be. So Demon just on his horse right now trying to get out.
Ruh-roh. Oh, no.
Oh, they're hitting hard, but they're running from the fighter that's on the ground.
Oh, boy, there we go. I think he'll make it.
Very close. Steps away.
There we go.
Okay, there we go. Sigh of relief.
Black Mage carry. Who knew? A speed bump on the left here. Vorpal doing some work. Big work.
Wow. 8 hits. 533.
Woo!
And think that was a white mage behind Lich. We don't need no white mages where we're going. This is fine.
No. They are white mages, effectively. For all the reasons you need them to be.
Mm-hmm.
We can fail to run away from fights on our own. Thank you very much.
All right, ADR getting his slab translation. Gonna head on over to Lefane here and probably pick up his party. Or we're gonna do we'll do Volcano while we're on.
Let's just get this out of the way. Let's just get this out.
Easy. Let's
go. Sandbag. That is a snowbound overworld that ADR has implemented.
Yep. It threw me off at first, but I like the touch.
Mm-hmm. And if you've ever seen Falconic play, you know he's kind of got the vaporwave setup with the pink and blue neon setting, which I think is really cool looking too. There's a lot of creative ways to play this game.
Yeah. Palette shuffles are pretty neat. You can only do so much, but they're really creative when they're implemented the right way.
Right. It's kind of like haiku. The limitations are what makes it artistic.
It's beautiful right there. I love it.
Okay. dem0nfr0g in the air at 43 minutes and some seconds. And he's going to be picking up the item from Gaia. And yeah, don't forget, you have the shortcut. Yeah, don't forget. What are... Oh, it's going...
Yeah, he's still searching. He's looking for that steel armor, which he's going to be very happy to see right here.
There we go. Yeah, presumably we have not found dragon or opal armor anywhere.
The malice on the fighter actually is no promotion armor.
Ooh.
So fortunate that steel rolled as the ability to equip it. And
+4 is nice.
Yeah, blink and you miss it. It looks like a carry's already down for ADR. It's 2 wars.
Yeah. Yeah, Volcano is typically going to be a quick late game cruise.
All right, Demon getting his tail. ADR going down to Lefane, going to pick up their crystal and then go turn that in and then go back to Sky.
Yeah, it's going to have to be a chime. Just has to be. Sandbag says I've seen Gyre play with some guy named Dan. That's disaster enough. Fair.
Yep.
Feasel and Gyre are the originators of the Dan meme.
Lefane Superstore ADR doing his shopping. Really nice, having already been promoted, being able to pick up what he wants here. Cure 3 also not bad to pick up on these knights.
No.
Just as some good backup.
Might as well. What we're looking at in level 3, we have our life tune. We have, Cure is going to be useless, so we're not going to bother with that. And that's everything they need, I think, unless you want to go for some promotion level spells for our black or our red mage.
Yeah, Lock is some good utility there at level 5. Level 6 had nuke, so we'll pick that up. Why not?
Okay. We have enough levels.
Yeah. Another overworld high 5 there.
dem0nfr0g about to do the thing. Yeah, a pack of fun police. There's no thank you. And he is going somewhere else. All right.
Turn in that crystal.
Of course. The 1 out of 64 we ever made an appearance. Well, I mean, Sandbag, if you're familiar with the randomizer, you know that the enemy groupings and their frequency are shuffled as well. So, Wyvern being 1 in 64, it would be coincidental. Then they're simply Group 8. Yep, and Group 8's frequency can be shuffled. That's correct.
Go mode for both our runners at 47 minutes, ADR, a few seconds before dem0nfr0g. dem0nfr0g has more levels on his solo fighter when he was taking him on the eye. ADR with better party levels, and honestly, probably the safer party.
What I like about ADR's situation right now is that he's going to pick up levels on the way. He just went up to 23, which means he just got another spell charge on both of those knights. If he has I don't know if he picked up level 21 post promotion, but he is at minimum got one spell levels 1 through 3 now, and he could probably pick up another couple of levels here on the way up if he's selective about his fights.
Yep, Sky, one of those lucrative dungeons full of experience on every level.
Oh, here we go.
Yep, there's some free XP, probably.
You love to see it. You love to see it.
Yep.
Ruse, huh? Yeah.
That's cute.
Guess that worked. Yeah. I guess the question is, do you take the robot chicken fight if you do see it? And I would think you're probably at a point where you might.
Yeah, I think you should. You have no ruse items or anything. These fighters, though, are doing quite nice on the way. But with the X-Cal, with the Vorpal, with the Red Mage, with the Nuke and all the Fast and the Temper, I think it's fine. I think you get a shot. That can give you your endgame levels right there.
We had another spell charge added for Steel, and now I think Frog has to get one more level for that to matter. This is a runaway fight. Man-cats suck. Everybody knows that. If you like man-cats, there's something wrong with you.
Hey, some more free XP.
Yeah, 2 fighters with Steel, you absolutely take that fight. I don't care how much experience you don't think you need, you take that fight anyway.
Yeah.
And one shot on carry. And
strong.
Yeah. Presumably we are going to zoom on Demon Frog's side here. May re-equip a little bit. ADR coming up on the big bad windy mama. Throwing out a quote-unquote cheeky brack, as you kids like to say.
Brack goes off. Ineffective. Okay. X-Cal doing work though. 8 hits for like, I don't know, 800 damage. So Tia's not long for this world.
It's doing work, man. It's doing work. And there we go. 3 orbs. We're Topher bound. So ADR, I don't know if he's going to be happy with the spell charges he's got. I would imagine, speed is paramount in this game. So
yeah.
He's probably just going to say, yeah, the hell with it. I've got at least 2. Let's roll. I got life casts on both of my knights and my red mage. So
yeah, I think all told with the knights, even if he's got 2 charges of magic per level, he's got literally 8 charges then of life on both those knights. 2 life, 2 on each of them. So it's fine.
He's got 8 total life charges. Yeah, 4 each.
Yep.
ADR is. Oh! Did we just see a zap through a ribbon?
I think we did, because he has 2. He absolutely has 2.
Unless he unequipped it from the second one.
Maybe. Well, no inventory juggling or shuffling, so I would think that he has them both equipped, but
that's a...
Yeah.
I would even consider resetting when I see a 9-pack of...
Yeah, a 9-pack of bad men. That's just... no thank you.
Yeah, that's the worst Christmas present I can think of.
Yep, agreed.
Yeah. Hey, look, wizards. Okay.
Yeah,
sure. Life is not usable in battle in this version of FFR. There is a feature that allows it, but that flag, as Hate has said, is not turned on. Demon about to qualify for entrance to TOF with a 10-hit, 4-digit damage hit.
Yeah. There's a lot of power behind that knight.
You could not use it in battle in vanilla. No.
Yeah.
No, that's a feature of the remakes exclusively.
We also had to buy heal pots 1 at a time in vanilla.
We did. Yeah, it was a time. Yeah.
It was.
Thank you, Nasir. Thank you. Good looking out, buddy. Sure you had great plans for the INT stat as well.
Oh, absolutely.
A. Yeah, exactly. That's the experience of vanilla Final Fantasy 1 buying pots. It was a bad time. Indeed it was. It was a fun game, but a lot of the cleanup for making this a much more playable experience has been done by our wonderful dev team.
Yeah,
past and
absolutely.
present.
Yep. Blink didn't even miss it. Lich already down for ADR on the carry. 8 hits, 120 from that Vorpal. Yay.
And 137 does the trick. ADR is onto the watery Wonderland, where you'll be facing off against the Seattle Kraken.
Classic Gamer in chat with the NES Advantage. You, sir, just unlocked a memory. I had one of those. I loved that controller.
Yep. That was nice. And then I dropped mine and cracked it, and that was bad. And I couldn't get a new one. That was my experience. I'm sure yours is probably a bit better.
It's probably still at my grandparents' house.
Oh, man. Yeah, I really wish I still had that. Just for nostalgia. Let's throw that useless red wizard up front.
Yeah,
There's something feels wrong about this. And I think you're going to confuse Kraken. It's going to be like, wait, isn't that the...
Who?
I don't know.
Who am I supposed to...
Yeah, confusing Kraken.
Yeah. 4 hits, 400 from that Vorpal, or the X-Scout. 4 hits, 200 from the Vorpal. Then 50 damage from that. Oh, God. Kraken had no HP. Never mind. Less than 800. Jeez.
It was about that. Yeah, like 700-800. It was pretty low.
Yep.
And now we are 2 away from completion here.
We're going to spend one of our temper casts here on Frog. Swing from the Vorpal. 4 hits, 421.
I agree with it.
Yep.
X-Cal. And 221.
Okay.
So 642 done so far.
Another swing 140. Swing
up over 1,000 onto you.
Yeah. Not much spookiness yet from these fiends. Another punch. No damage pretty much on these fighters.
This ought to do it.
No,
still going.
All right, we got another round.
I think we're over 1,300 at this point.
Yep, seems that way. That's over 15 for sure now.
Yeah, and there we are.
Yeah, but less than 2,100.
Right. Are we capped out at, is it 180?
Let me check.
For this round?
Scaling 180, yes.
Okay. That's what I thought.
80 to 180 is the scaling, which is deceptively spooky at times.
Right. For a jet seed, yeah. For a tournament level seed, yes. It's entirely manageable though. Yep. Lord of the Sin saying easy mode Tover. It's the party comp.
Yeah, the double fighter is very strong.
The weapons in the party comp are making this look a lot easier than it probably would be with a different party.
Chaos, not evasive at all either. 7 hits without any worry here.
Yes. We're going to be okay. Steel might die, but that's not really the problem.
Yeah, that's not what we're focusing the damage with.
No, Frog is going to be okay unless... well, I'm not going to commentate or curse anything here.
All right, 5 for 513. Chaos still on their feet. More temper, more power, more swing.
Here we go.
7
that
hits,
does the trick.
10-20. Get your GGs out in chat for ADR. Finishing first place on stream with a racetime.gg time of perfect symmetry. 55 minutes, 55 seconds.
Oh, yeah. The OCD in me is absolutely ecstatic about that time. Congratulations to ADR, and I'm sure we'll be either joined by him in the booth here or in chat.
Demon Frog, meanwhile, pulling Tia to Thea. The Black Mage goes down, but that's fine. We got a Vorpal Swinging Knight doing 9 hits, 1,300 damage.
Looks good.
Yeah, the power on this Knight was... Demon Frog was coming fast, but ADR's party comp, I think, was the difference.
Speaking of,
yeah,
GG ADR. Congratulations on forcing a game 3.
Yeah, GG's.
Yes, thank you. That style Vorpal duo really did the job.
So tell us about your thought process here. That party composition, that double fighter red. I loved it. What were your thoughts?
Well, Steel Lord is something you don't see every day, but when you do, it's a little bit, you can't say no to it. So I was actually considering even 3 fighters at one point, but like, what are the odds I'll pick up 3 top tier fighter weapons? So I just went with the 2 and the Nun to focus a little bit of EXP and Then you just go.
And we just had dem0nfr0g finish ballpark minute and a half behind you here, ADR.
Mm-hmm.
And he's joining us here in the booth. GG to dem0nfr0g.
GG's.
GG, everyone. GG, ADR. That was awesome taking 2 fighters.
Do you guys remember where that Aztel was?
It was in the dwarf closet. Not dwarf closet, sorry, elf closet. So
Okay.
behind the key in Elfland.
Vorpal plus. I mean, I'm not a huge Vorpal fan, but I'll take a +5 for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, yeah. Especially in a seed like this.
Yeah,
that's a carry sword for sure.
Man, my early game was awful. I got so hung up on the key, and I don't know why. I just zeroed in on it. I was like, I need to find money. I need to find boxes to take fights, something, anything for the key, and wiping Earth. And then we had, let's see here, what else was fun. My Black Mage pulled me out of 2 different dungeons.
Yep.
It sure did. Marsh and
we
ice.
noticed.
Yeah, the only thing saving that because there was the Thunder Wolves and the Black Mage rolled Resist Thunder is the only thing that got me through that. And then in Ice it was the zap through the ribbon, which I was not super happy about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you both got zapped through ribbon because we saw that happen to ADR in Temple of Fiends on one of their first dives.
Right.
Wow. Yuck.
One of those days.
Yep.
So we were looking for some nasty Gurmeduses, but apparently it rolled on the Girl Wolves instead. Those are mean.
Yeah, those werewolves were not friendly at all.
Yeah, there was some mean packs showing up in Earth Cave for dem0nfr0g, and you got the business, and Marsh gave a couple times their ADR. So, sorry.
Yeah.
And then what was it? I think it was Stone Touch Mancats that and I was like, oh, I'll just do this eye grind. It's great. It's like 180 health. Oh, Stone Touch. Okay. What do I do? What do I do?
Yeah.
Jeez.
And the eye threw out frost too. I'm sitting there just eating it. I'm like, maybe I shouldn't stay. I was gonna go to level 26, and that kind of scared me off.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
See, that just speeds up taking the party down because eyes are usually awful for getting the mages down. But Frost, I was okay. It was the off step with the Stone Touch and no ribbon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's rare that you're going to get a heavy hitting eye with physical attacks. They're usually going to have either that or they're going to have a spell that you don't want them to have for a grind.
Yep.
Because, that's when you're going to get 3 and 256. When you're 12, 13, 14 levels into a grind. And it just happens.
Yep. Been there before.
I think everybody has. You play long enough.
Yeah. Have you ever really played this game if you haven't seen something terrible? I mean, honestly.
No. Loopa'd in Lefane or, cubed yourself in Mirage Tower. Yeah, we've all done them all.
Yeah, bickying and forgetting to talk to the pirates after you beat the pirates.
Oh, yeah. Or forgetting to go to them all together. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That happens too.
And then so I was at a point where I was like, all right, a floater is either Bahamut or Ice. All right, I'm gonna reset here. I'm gonna be cheeky. I'm gonna drop a save in the kind of middle of the ocean, go south. And if it's floater, great. If not, I reset out. And then I pulled the crown. I'm like, I forgot that there was a Turritin left. Crap. And it wasn't. It was the ribbon. I got her. We both last locationed floater. So.
Yeah, that is definitely the case.
But I was at like 15 minutes, like my third order. I'm like, there's no way I'm ahead. The early routing was too bad. The wipe in out of Earth was bad. These seeds were, you're usually seeing a done at around 45 to 50 minutes. So lighting your third order at 50 minutes, you're like, I gotta go.
Mm-hmm.
Although behind you weren't by much.
Mm-hmm.
You finished a minute and a half behind, and that's a wipe in Marsh. That's anything. There's so many little things. So, all things considered, I think you both did a damn good job.
Yeah, and honestly, the semifinals game 2, we got 2 really good runners here. You would expect it to see as close as it was, so I'm not surprised that this is how it ended up. Game 3, it was just always meant to happen.
Right.
I was thinking the same thing through about 45 minutes. I'm like, he's got to be just about done. I had such a bad start. And so it happens.
I'm excited to see whichever of the two of you ends up winning to go into the finals. And because of the two people in the other bracket, I'm sure you probably both feel like underdogs going into that, no matter who you're facing off. That's a powerhouse matchup.
I said to ADR, if we make it, if I make it to the finals, if I can push it to a game 4, I'm pretty happy.
Sure. Absolutely. Yeah, the tough competition. So I'm officially rooting for whichever of the two of you wins this match here, because I'd like to see an underdog win.
Yeah.
I think we only have one former champion left, because I don't believe has won a tournament yet. I say yet.
He's Duckling Supreme, Deadpulse, but no official solo tournament victories yet.
Yeah.
But it seems like a matter of time with the way that gentleman plays.
Yeah, there are some very good players here who largely it's just a matter of time. It's just long enough timeline they will be champions. So
dem0nfr0g, I wanted to get your thoughts real quick on just the party composition in general. ADR taking the 2-fighter red mage, you with the standard fighter red black. The black mage HP, did that scare you at all? I mean, we're just taking one anyway because they're just the best mages, right?
I mean, to me, a black mage, I don't think 30 hit points really makes or breaks a black mage. It's probably going to die regardless, because unless you take it super high, you're going into Temple of Fiends at 250. That doesn't really scare me too much. And I was originally going to do 4-man with the thief, but the fighter rolled plus luck, and then taking the black mage that has 50-50 run. It's like, you know what, that's enough. Let's go 3-man and try to get experience on the 3 early, and just the awful magic to start didn't really condone that. So not the best choice, but that it is what it is.
It's one of those circumstances where I would actually say, you know what, not taking a thief was probably not a bad idea, because the utility of it wasn't really going to be there.
Yeah, that Steel Lord on the fighter too was just so super juicy that I think you guys were talking in the chat. You hadn't seen it yet all tournament. I haven't seen it in all the runs that I did as well. So that was something that had to be pretty fun to play with.
And then naturally, it's in Gaia, and we both last location floater. So we're like, come on, where's the steel? Nope, not there. Nope, not there. Just give me the fast.
At least it rolled up.
It did.
Yeah, it was good steel armor. I'll give you that.
That's +4, I believe.
Yeah.
So one interesting bit about Lee's Blessings is I did not open a single chest in a Fiend dungeon, and that's my first time doing that in this whole tournament. Because wood armor you buy, steel armor you buy, pro rings you buy, and then since I stumbled across that Etztal, a spare ribbon, and the Vorpal rolled up too, I was like, this is good enough. I'm just gonna go.
So of the 3 dungeons you died, none?
I think I opened one in the one better trap in Earth right before Vampire, and then immediately got bounced out by the wolves. And I was like, nope, I'm not taking any extra steps, because I know my wipe, they ambushed me. I'm like, all right, if this pack has the ambush bonus, this is real bad times. So I'm not taking any extra steps that I have to. So we're just going straight to Lich and getting out of here.
So we have a game 3 ahead of us. The fans, I believe, were rooting for that because we always want to see more FFR. What are your thoughts on game 3 here? And do you have any flag sets or any additional ideas worked out between the two of you? Are you going to play the flag straight, or?
We're not going till Sunday. I'm sure we'll talk about that and see if we want to do anything goofy. But I know I was saying before the race with ADR. I know Deadpulse likes to run them, just run them straight. Like he's pounded these flags. He knows them.
Yeah.
It might be best for us just to run them straight too, so that whoever makes it in the next week has as much experience with the base set as they can. So
good logic.
We'll talk and see if we can't do anything a little fun with it.
Sure. Yeah, I do like the rationale behind that. I think any advantage or any possible edge that you can get against an opponent like Deadpulse, you're definitely going to want to take that.
Mm-hmm.
One more game of practice in a tournament setting absolutely qualifies. So I would say, yeah, I'm going to let you two decide what you want to do, but I think you've sold me on the idea of playing it that way. And that said, I think we're going to take this to final thoughts. So I will start with you, dem0nfr0g.
I mean, I really didn't expect anything less than a game 3 this week, so I'm not surprised that we're going again. I believe we agreed on Sunday 6:30, but I'll double check that. And ADR on his final thoughts can confirm that. So Sunday sometime, I think 6:30, and yeah, we'll see who gets to go up into the finals.
ADR.
Well, I think we're set to 1:30, but we can move that if need be. But both of these games, 1 and 2, are really close. I think it's a pretty even 50-50 going into game 3. So, GG, this is, it's a great match. We're really looking forward to it. And then next week, whoever wins is, up to a big challenge then. But I also want to say thank you to the crew for hopping in and doing these games. It's always fun to listen to the commentary.
I jumped in about a half hour late, but I definitely wanted to get in on this because it was a great match, and I wanted to watch it anyway, and I'm glad I did. So I'll let you take us out of here, Luffy. Thank you very much for letting me jump in here.
Yeah, 100%. Well, it was really great to see. I saw you pop in. I'm like, ooh, is he going to chat? And then there you were. So thank you for joining me.
Sure.
I'm going to go around and thank the crew as well. Thank you to Kumo for the restream. Thank you to JLo7 for the tracking. Thank you to chat for coming on and watching a terrific game 2. And thank you to our 2 runners for putting on an amazing show. And quick correction from me as well. Pickles and Beer corrected me in chat. Deadpulse did win the first Dab tournament 2 years ago, so he does have a solo tournament victory, and he did win the Double Dragon with Fry Teeth at one point when that was a thing a couple years ago. So Deadpulse is a champion in his own right, but this winter tournament is the one that like everybody kind of guns for. So everybody gets everybody's best shot here. So good luck to both you runners on Sunday and whoever gets there. But yeah, thank you to Will Bloodworth for joining me. Thank you to chat for being here. And thank you for joining us this evening for Final Fantasy Randomizer Game 3, Sunday, March 5th. Time to be determined, sometime between 1:30 and 6:30 where our runners decide. So it'll be a lot of fun. And with that, we're going to get on out of here. So ciao and chillax, everybody. Final Fantasy Randomizer fam. We gone.